G'day and welcome to the Z1 Gaming channel. This is the second video in my base tours series. This is the very first game of Planet Crafter I've played. It's Prime, it's fully terraformed, and I went through quite a lot of change when I built this one. Initially I started off over there with two rocks formed the big inverted V. And you can see some of the remnants of that original base there. But here is my main base. So it is based around 2x2s as well, although I did a bit more fancy stuff with this one. Right, so down here I've got some displays of various components, which I thought were cool. There's all of the spacesuits that I found. I fought 14 different ones. My favourite is this one, which is the one I'm wearing on this character. Yep. So the bottom floor, it will be familiar. Here's bio storage on the right, mineral storage on the left, auto crafters up the middle, rods here. I've got a aquarium on the end, just because actually it was for terraforming at the time, and a room where I was going to put extra stuff, but I didn't actually need it. Now I have a combination of internal stairs, which just made it easy to get up when I needed to, and the stairways. I've got some posters. Here's my control room. I do like the holographic planet, it's very cool. Spacesuits completely terraformed. All my controls. And on the other side is my genetics, another poster. This is where all of the gene stuff is done. Right, so I can get up by the ladder or by the stairs, where I just have more storage upstairs. Right, so that's the main building. I have a lot more facilities on this one. And so over here I have my portal teleporter. You can see I've got a bunch of stuff. And I have a genetics lab, which is the building in the middle of the lake, which has got all of my larvae and seeds. So I really packed them in a 3x3 there. So there's one for every type, and then I have a room upstairs, which just gives me a dome for looking at stuff. I'll go back to the main facility. And then I have a trade central spot, which is where I have all of my pulsar quartz rockets. There's 4 of them, and they just run basically full time. I've got, I don't know, 83,000 left. I think I haven't spent so many here. Yeah, I've only earned 220,000 total. I spent a lot of it, obviously. Yeah, and then I have many drones. 175 on this save. Everything again is automated. I've got a production multiplier there for gas, because that was the slowdown that I had. I've got a facility on the beach, which is just, actually it's not a facility, I put a portal in here to save myself the flight time. Obsidian is where I put all my T5 miners. They're everywhere. You can see the tops of them there. I only have the one obsidian T3 miner. I have a bunch of stuff in the zeolite cave. and then uranium, which has its own teleporter. So the uranium is actually in the cave. There are a lot here, because for a long time I had a lot of uranium. Not fusion, the other one. Fission reactors. Before I got to the fusion. And that is this save. Let me just hop up on the roof. Right, so there's the genetics lab over there. Once again, this game is just gorgeous. I've got all my fusion over there. So this game, T5 heaters, I hadn't really figured out how effective the optimizers were. So you will see that I have an absolute truckload of fusion generators, and then I discovered that I could put one optimizer in and increase my power immensely. Yeah, so that's my very first save. I hope you've enjoyed the video, and see you in the next one.